If I had a boat, I would sail out. Take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark. Hoping to find somewhere